I am the authorization. I need to remove the SOS flare from my wheel.
Yeah, I changed it to life powder. That's what I did.
It yeah, I need to adjust my radome.
You can do that inside the tent. I mean, you can probably do it, outside the tent, but I just do it there because I have all my items and it's just easier there.
Now commencing quest by order of the guild.
Ooh, got that iron ore.
A supply shipment's come in. Hope you find something useful.
I'll wait for you to get here before I start beating
The
it
heck
up.
is this? This hair? Oh, brush. Ow. Ah, I hate that tail sweat.
Power up. Activation. That's another
Poor thing didn't make it.
Nope.
We're getting paid well for that one.
You're doing a lot of damage.
Hunting horn does a lot of damage. And this
This
is
thing's a
the
trove of
super
new
early one.
data.
Like, I'm literally running the same
Well,
settings.
I know you weren't in gear. It's just us working together. Like it's pretty broken.
Well,
Well,
my gear gives us attack bonuses. Not my gear, my hunting horn. I have attack
I know.
bonuses
That's what I said.
and defense
Us
also.
working together make
Yeah,
is really broken. Especially because you don't have to really worry about healing me because I can block.
yeah. I mean, I have life powder if I need it. This horn can't heal, unfortunately, but later
Well, I
it
mean, you
can.
haven't needed to heal me
I know,
because I got
but I have it just in case.
this thing's a little squirrely.
But yeah, hunting horn does really good damage, especially when I put those bubbles. You remember the beat of
Yeah.
resonance from Arise? It's like that.
Mhm.
So every time I do an attack, it bounces off each bubble. That's 3 more attacks per swing, so it's pretty nice. And then I have one that lets me like play a bunch of it's called resounding melody, and when I use it, it does multiple hits. I
Mm-hmm.
think it's like 6 sound waves, maybe 8. So it's a lot. There's also a horn that has offset melody that lets me parry. That's kind of dumb that you have to play a song to be able to parry. You can't just do it naturally with certain horns.
I don't understand how a song helps you parry.
Yeah, I don't get it either.
Like I can imagine it being a skill that you'd have to put on.
But no, you literally have to play a song. You have to queue up a song to be able to parry. I think that's kind
That's
of
a
dumb.
little weird. So how does the decorations and stuff work?
Just like other Monster Hunter games, I mean, you have a melder that lets you kind of create decorations eventually, but for the most part, you can just put them on certain pieces of armor, just like you could on World and Iceborne.
I mean, how many slots get to go on weapons?
Depends on the weapon. The highest is 3 crowns for one weapon, but that's kind of the highest, because
That's not
that's
a
the
lot of
highest
offensive
rarity.
skills to put on your weapon. Then.
Well, no, it doesn't seem like it, but they can have different levels. So sometimes those, if you using a third crown of a weapon, you can get 3 levels of that skill, depending on which skill it
Mm.
is. Also, some skills require more levels in this game than it did in the previous games. Like for example, I think it's critical boost used to be 3 levels, now it's 5. Um, attack boost used to be 7 levels, now it's 5.
So basically, they
Weakness
nerfed attack.
weakness exploit is 5 levels,
That's dumb.
but some pieces take more.
My question is like, is a crown like level 5 automatically?
Um, Normally it's only up to 3 levels of a skill, but you have gear pieces that can have 2 to 3 levels of a certain skill, so it's not really too difficult to get the skills you want.
But I thought gears are only for defensive skills.
Yes, it depends on the
So
skill, and then weapons are offensive skills.
I get that, but what I'm saying is like you don't have any option for offense really like that. If the levels aren't that high, and you can only put like 3 decorations on one weapon, or like where your attack skills.
It depends. Like for me, for hunting horn, I can get 2 levels of horn maestro, so I fully max it out, plus whatever, plus a third skill, because some of the decorations can have mixed skills. So I can have, for example, horn maestro level 2, and then it could come with handicraft, and then I have those 2 free slots that I can choose from. So if I want to put some attack boost there, I could. If I want to put some crit boost there or crit eye, I could.
Hey, but you're not getting any max anything. Like I don't like this. Like you could use like before you could have like max attack boost. You could have like a attack boost a 5, divine blessing 3, uh peak performance, or like a bunch of like I stacked a lot of offensive skills, and now you can't do that anymore.
At least right now, yes. I think you're
It,
limited to maybe 1 or 2. It just depends on the set.
so they significantly nerfed attack.
Kind of. I mean, with how much damage we already do, I can understand why they would do that. It may not seem
Mm.
like it to you. We do a lot more damage than we normally would do, so we really don't need that much attack. There's also
Oh,
skills that there's also sorry talismans that you can use to give you different levels of things too.
okay. How many talismans can you wear?
It's one.
Well,
I mean, it's just like a charm from in World and Iceborne. You could only
oh
wear
no.
one.
Well, I asked because like I wasn't sure if because I know in I think in Wild you could have 2.
You could only wear one charm.
Do we have like the power talent item
Yeah,
or no?
you get it eventually. The game will just give it to you.
What about the evolve form of
No. Right now it's only power charm and armor charm. Those are the
it?
only
Okay.
two that you have. Maybe eventually we'll get it, but that's what we currently have.
You said you've already beaten the main story?
Yeah, it's not very long. It's only like 5 chapters.
It kind of feels like they released this game unfinished.
If it, yes and no. I mean, it does feel like there's a lot more that they needed to add in, that they're kind of adding in later.
It better be free updates.
No, there are. Aren't there like 5 free title updates? Plus, the DLCs obviously that we have. But no, there's a lot of there should be a lot of stuff that we're gonna be getting.
Because it don't feel like there's a lot of substance to the game.
There's event quests. Not very many yet, but there's some. I think there's one available right now that I haven't done yet. I think I
Keeping
can see
stock?
what level you need to be to do it. I'm just curious. Yeah, there's 3. But for the first, so one of them you have to be hunter rank 21, and the other 2 you just gotta be hunter rank 9.
Okay.
That means you'll have to do a lot more of the story before you can do those. You're basically level capped until you get to certain, just like any other games, till you get to certain points in the story, and then little by little your level cap will be removed.
Yeah.
Probably won't get to hunter rank 9. I think 8 or 9 until you beat the game, or at least do all of low rank. Beating all of low rank, basically, that's kind of beating the game, I guess, because the credits roll after you do all of low rank, and then then you can do high rank right after.
That's so weird.
It is how they did that. But there's a good chunk of stuff in low rank. Like you fight high level filling monsters in low rank, and then high rank obviously there's the high rank versions of
Mm-hmm.
those monsters. But I'll be happy when they add a lot more monsters. It doesn't feel like there's that many.
Really? How many other? Just numerically. If
Let me
you had to
check.
give an estimation.
Let me check my what's it called, my fill guide, and I'll just count and I'll tell you.
Hello.
I'd say
My whiskers are
29
tingling.
of high
Weather's
rank.
changing.
Wait, where is about 29 monsters?
The 29 separate monsters?
Yeah,
That's not a lot.
yeah, it isn't. It doesn't feel like it's a lot. Like, how many monsters are in
Sheba.
base world? I don't know.
A lot.
But yeah, there's only like,
Probably at least 35.
and there's not well, I mean, so in a world there's probably less than you would think, because a lot of them are
Repeat, yeah.
subspecies. So if you count the main monsters, it's probably not as many as you thought, but because they're subspecies, it feels like there's a lot more.
Well, no, because like it's probably because the thing is you repeat a lot of them. But let's see.
Because there's no subspecies. Well, technically there is, I guess, for one of the creatures. But for the most part, other than that one creature, there's no real subspecies. Wait, 1, one, actually two creatures.
There are 34 large monsters and monsters in the world.
Or yeah, there's 29 here, but three of them are. I guess you can kind of consider them. I know two of them would be considered subspecies probably. Spin-off creatures. So technically 27, 26 if I count this other one. So not very many.
You would think they would have like a crap ton of monsters.
Yeah.
Shebar.
I'm really tired of these walking quests. So because she can't ride a mount, we gotta walk now.
The walking quest, you don't have to walk that far.
It's not about it being far. It's about me having to walk.
Yep.
I'm old and I got bad knees. I can't be running like that.
Shirai. Shebar.
It's the elder abuse.
Shebar.
About to start a quest fairly soon.
All right.
Ooh.
I might
Hmm?
I might make another horn. Because technically this. Then again, I don't know if we could have this by this point.
Shebar.
So I might just upgrade my horns to the next level. Because you found iron ore. Once you find iron ore, you can upgrade your armor. I mean your weapon.
Your weapon. I haven't upgraded my weapon. I only upgraded the gun lance once.
Okay.
I haven't done any other upgrades. I have found a little bit more iron ore, but I probably could do the third upgrade. I just haven't done it yet.
Because for the third one, you need dragonite ore and
Well,
mechalite ore. So you probably haven't gotten that yet. But you could at least do the level 2. That's what I'll do.
Look
I'm
good.
gonna
oh,
up.
I'm at level 2 right now.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I have my stuff at
Perfection.
level 1, so I'm just gonna upgrade it to level 2.
Shebar.
That's fair to where you are.
We were doing that kind of damage only at level 1. Oof.
Yeah, that was
Look
literally my
good.
base. I'm wearing the hope
Alright.
set just like you,
Perfection.
and that was my level 1. So I just upgraded so I have the level 2 versions of both of mine. So I'm using 2 horns. One from the hope tree and then one from the bone tree.
Yeah.
That gave me 10 more true raw. Plus the speed sharpening skill on one and the attack boost skill on the other.
Where do
Shebar.
these palicos come from, bro?
See you later.
Never really says. I mean, they were just
It's
kind of on the boat with us, and
oh, like I'm talking about when you do a pop up camp, like the palicos, that like set up
oh,
your tent. They just come out of from the sky.
they were just hiding in a bush and they pop out, build your camp.
That boy just came out the ether.
uh,
What?
no, they're probably hiding in a bush and they just pop out.
Well, great. They wouldn't be if they were hiding in the bush. I'd be a detective. Remember, I catch animals. It's like my thing.
I mean, they are cats. They don't really make a sound when they walk like that.
know how many exotic animals I have caught?
That's fair.
It's
Freaking someone come out at night, you're waiting. Aha! Gotcha!
like girls like, it's like I can see you like walking that. Shh. This is a legendary salamander. Comes out once every 10 years, only at the exact moment of between midnight and the next day, and it comes above land for 5 minutes and only 5 minutes. Going to catch it. Like as soon as it comes up,
Pretty much.
like I know everything there is to know, like regular, like small academic life.
I gotta plug in my headset, it's starting to beep.
I can imagine you knowing a bunch of stuff about actual main monsters and stuff, but it's like when it comes to epidemic life, that would be a new child specialty.
That would basically be,
I'm secretly a part of the research department.
I mean, you
The,
technically would be. I mean, my character's, I guess he'd be your handler, but he'd also be a hunter as well.
a fight, yeah.
Yeah, a bit of both.
Because a hunter, he doesn't really know much about monsters. Yeah, but he knows everything there is to know about academic life.
Yeah, the endemic life, yeah.
And I do mean everything. How about we don't stick together because I don't need you guys behind me. You hold me up. Huh. Oh my goodness. So annoying. I gotta follow the Doshogamo tracks.